Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to my party where we're talking all about creating profitable Black Friday and holiday sale that converts and that allows you to get booked, that allows you to start a relationship with people that will become long-term clients. I am super excited. I'm just going to give you a second to grab some water, to grab a note, and somewhere to take notes. A paper, a pencil, something like that. And I am super excited to get started. So let me make sure that I post the link in the group. So give me just 1 second. I am super excited to be here with you. Invite a friend, invite somebody you think that could benefit from checking this training out. All right, so let me see. Where is it? Let me tell some people that we're here. There you go. Here it is. Say hello if you're here. Say hello if you're watching the replay as well. I would love to talk with you. Let me see. All right. Hey ladies, we're live for today's training. I'm just posting in the Spiritual Freedom Driven Entrepreneur. If you haven't joined me in the group, come and join me. We have a good number of women who are just making things happen, getting booked, getting clients, launching programs, doing our thing. Here we go, profitable. Oh, I forgot the name there for a second. Awesome. All right, so just posted it there. We should have some people joining us. Super exciting. So tell me, how are you doing? How is it going? Again, I'm super excited to be here with you. And I'm super excited if you bought this as a training. Hi ladies, say hi if you're joining us. I'm super excited to share with you how the 7 steps. Hey Chels, the 7 steps to create a profitable Black Friday and holiday sale. As you know, I love teaching and I love sharing everything I know. So of course I have notes. And I'm super excited because at the end, you're actually going to get the roadmap. You're going to get my 7-step roadmap to creating a profitable Friday and holiday sale. So we're going to get started really quick just so that people who are watching the replay don't have to wait a long time. Awesome. So, Chels, where are you? Are you home today? Chels is one of my awesome clients who's killing it. All right. Chels, tell us where you're at. And anybody else, say hi as you're joining and say hi if you're watching the replay. I am super excited to talk with you today and to share probably one of my favorite strategies to not only driving. All right, we won't tell anybody. So cool. All right, so I have to tell you about creating Black Friday and profitable holiday sale. I am super excited, honestly, to share this with you today. Say hi if you're joining us. I see that we have more people. Hey, Lauren. So good to see you last week. We got to catch up. We got to talk a little more. But okay, so let me tell you the backstory and we're going to jump right into the steps. I don't want to keep you long. My goal is to keep you no longer than 45 minutes, an hour maximum, but we're going to really work through the steps. I'm going to share some of the insights and the things that I've learned. I see that my makeup. Hey, this is what happens whenever you hang out with me. You get to see a little bit of the backstory and the back stuff. But listen, I'm super excited about today. I feel that the sun is just like shining on us as we are looking to get connected. Hey, Asia. I'm super excited. So let's pray really quick and then we're going to jump right in. I'm going to tell you how the heck did I start doing Black Friday sales. I have been doing it for 2 years in a row. I'm super excited for the surprise we have for this year. But I can tell you something. Black Friday sales and holiday sales work. And the main reason why they work is because it is an amazing way to start or to continue to provide services for your clients, provide an offer. Everybody loves a good sale. And then it's a good way to start a relationship. So for me, I see Black Friday and holiday sales as a way to bring in money, to create more impact as the year closes, but also to set up the relationships that I want to have with people for the year coming up. So even if you're thinking about launching something in 2018 or moving forward, it is amazing for you to look at the next few weeks, the next couple of months, as a way to set yourself up as an expert in your industry, as the person that your ideal clients are looking to work with, and as the one that your clients are beginning to get support from, because it's proven that if people are able to spend a little with you, they would be willing to spend again, most likely. So having a low-level offer or having something that is on sale, it's actually proven that increases the chances of someone buying from you again. So I want to introduce you with that. Let's pray really quick so we can get centered and we can get grounded and that we can make this thing happen. So God, thank you so much for today. Thank you so much for each one of the women that are watching us today, that are joining us live, the ones that will watch the replay, the ones that would buy the program later on. And I just want to ask you that you would come in and that you would like shower us with the best ideas ever that are in alignment with what we are meant to do, with what we are meant to give, and with the goals that we have, those goals that we have to close the year and to start the year the right way for our individual goals and our individual businesses. I pray that you bless everybody's business today. I pray that you show us how it's done and that we're able to make massive impact and cash over the next few weeks. Amen. All right, ladies, so let's jump right in. Let me tell you really quick. I already told you, let me make sure that if you're joining us for the first time or if you're catching up the replay and you've never heard of me, my name is Pachi McLeod and I am a business coach and course creator, and I help spiritual entrepreneurs make things happen online and in their business, serving more people. I literally feel like the umbrella of my business, which is all about getting booked and serving clients, I feel that part of my calling in life, it's literally to help you live out your calling. And as generic as that might sound, to me, the passion and the power comes in when we can set up that offer, move through whatever blocks are keeping you, and you can start actually serving. And that's why whenever you start serving, whenever people start paying you and they're investing in your services, you are actually able to take people through transformational work that gets them to where they're meant to go and where they've been trying to go but have not been able to. So I am super excited. I see that more people are joining us. Say hi. I would love to hear from you. Who are you and where are you calling us from? But let's jump straight into content. So part of what happened with me, I'll tell you really quick how this idea came to be. So I had started my business. I had launched like about 4 months prior to my first Black Friday sale. I had just started my business. It was September that I started. So, and it was about October. Our son Julian's birthday is in November. And my husband and I were talking like, how the heck can we make some money so that we can take Julian to Disney? And at the time, Julian was 2, turning 3, and it was just like such a great time. But at the same time, we were so broke that there wasn't a way we were going to be able to go. I had spent thousands of dollars at that point in the business. I was trying to figure things out, and I had this idea of, oh my gosh, I love this season. I love the holidays. I love Christmas. In Dominican, we didn't used to celebrate Thanksgiving, but heck yeah, I celebrate Thanksgiving here, and I love it. Just, to me, it's all about that season of coming together. And of course, for us, people who love shopping, I thought, like, what a better way to join the fun. And then at the time, I heard my coach talk about how Thanksgiving through Christmas is her highest, earning month. So she literally, it's Gina the Beach, she has the Divine Living Academy, and one of the things that would happen is that she would literally make millions of dollars November through January in payment plans, and then all that money, hey Tatiana, and then all that money would come in throughout the rest of the year. So she would hustle in these 90 days, these 3 months, and then millions of dollars are literally coming into her business for the rest of the year. So she has one big launch, if you wanted to see it that way. And so I was like, there's something to this, and I like the idea, and I was already thinking about what we were going to do. And that's when I had the thought of, what if I turn this program that I just launched, what if I offer it as a Black Friday sale and as a holiday sale? I wonder how much money would I make. So I literally put it out, and I think that first year I made like $2,500 in those 3 days, and I was hooked. The coolest thing that I wasn't expecting was that people that bought from me during the Black Friday and the holiday sale actually went on to buy my 101 packages and to move forward and become like loyal customers. So that, at the time, I didn't understand all of it. But then, of course, the more I grew, the more I learned about business and marketing and how things work, I began to realize, of course it worked. One, because I was super excited to sell it, and anything that you're really excited to put out into the world is going to have a level of impact, because you're going to serve a number of people. People are going to see the passion that you have, and passion is contagious. You see? Yeah, exactly. Even if you're selling a product, of course, this is the perfect time. I was talking to one of my clients the other day, and she's a past client. She's not my current client anymore. But one of the things she talks about, and she sells product as well, she actually calls the husbands, like for example, during Mother's Day, and now for Christmas, like she calls the husbands and say, hey, I know that you're super busy, and I know you probably haven't had a chance to buy your wife a gift, have you? And they're like, no. And she doesn't pitch to them all that she has. All she says is, how much money would you want to buy or invest in her? And she sells her products based on how much money, and she sells like beauty products and stuff. So she literally creates like a little combo or a little something for them, and they love her for it. They pay her money, and she's literally solving the problem of their lives, because you know that there will be a lot of trouble if they don't have anything for their women on like the Christmas time or Mother's Day or whatever. So that's just an example. So again, then moving to last year, I was more intentional. I was like, oh, this thing worked last year. How can I be even more intentional this year? And I'm not going to exaggerate, but it pushed me to the 5 figures. So like going into that holiday sales and Black Friday sales was when I hit that first 5-figure, because I was all about it. So I went from like the 4-figure months and all of that into leaping in, because even if the offer it's at a lower level, again, people are already investing in you, and you're going to take them through a process. This Black Friday and holiday sale, for it to convert, it has to be part of your funnel, part of the progress that you want to make with people moving forward. And It is just awesome. So it's good money. Everybody's happy. You have money to do more stuff. They have the services or the offer that you want to put out. And this works for product. This works for one-on-one coaching services. This works for programs or services alike. So let's dive right in. The first step from these 7 steps, and again, you're going to be getting the, the roadmap. I created a roadmap for you. I think I'm slowly becoming the roadmap lady. I love me some roadmaps. So that's why I love to give them too. But okay, so the first one is actually choosing an offer. The reason why this is so important, and I want you to hear this well, it's not just, again, it's not about just putting out any offer out there, but really it's more about you getting super clear on what is the intention that you have with the Black Friday sale. So if you were to think about it, what is the current offer that you have? What is the big offer? So for example, if you're a coach, it might be a 90-day package, or it might be an intensive that you have going on, or you maybe will be launching a program for January, and you're looking for people who could be the right ideal clients for you, people who would be ready to invest, people who would be interested in what you have to offer. So we are looking at what would be an offer that you can bring out during Black Friday sale that it's congruent to your plans moving into 2018. So if you already, and this is, we're not going to overcomplicate this. You know, if you know me, I'm always about keep it simple and make it fun. That's like the tagline for my business. So it is all about you thinking about what is the easiest way to offer what my ideal clients want or need, and to offer it in a price that is a no-brainer, that they're going to be like, I have to do this now. I have to get this like right this second. So guys, 1 second, because the light is acting weird. Let me just fix it. Sorry about that. All right, so literally, what is that one offer that you feel that would be a no-brainer, that is exactly what your ideal clients need right now, and that will position them for next year? So for example, if you are a health coach, you might not be doing something all about how to lose 50 pounds or whatever over the next 90 days, but it might be how to get through the holidays without gaining weight, or so whatever it is, it can be an offer that you create. So it's something that is really easy to consume. It's really easy for them to have. Or it can be something that you have already offered. So it can be a program. It can be something that is more like a self-study course. But the other thing is that it is great to actually also do your offer. So if you're offering a 90-day package, an intensive or something, just the fact that it is a sale, a flash sale, a Friday sale, or you might be doing the Cyber Monday as well, it actually just creates that level of urgency that your people are like, this is a no-brainer. I have to buy this right now. Let's make this happen. And remember that it is something that they need right now, but at the same time that leads to whatever the next thing it is that you have. Then the second thing is actually mastering the message to be able to make that sale or to make that offer really juicy for the current time. So even if you have, for example, if you're a life coach and you help people figure out their goals, how can you use messaging and like everything that you're talking about really in alignment with her desires for right now? So she might not be thinking about the summer, but you know that most people are going to be creating their New Year's resolution. So how can you support her into being successful for the new year and into closing this year the way she wants? So that's super, super important. So here, if you're taking notes, part of what we want to do is to look at, one, what does she really desire right now? And normally I like to get clear on people's desires by thinking about it from 2 ways. Number one, I'm looking at what does she want over the next 12 months? But then I'm also looking at what does she want over the next 90 days. So literally, if she wants this over the next 1 year, like by the end of 2018, for example, this is what she wants, then I would look at where does she need to be and what does she need to do over the next 90 days that will move her to hitting that goal in a year. So in your case, what is it? And tell me here in the comments, what is something that you're thinking about selling that your ideal clients would want because it's in alignment with what they are actually trying to do. So if you're a life coach, tell me kind of what you're thinking. If you are a business coach, just kind of give me an idea of what are some of the stuff that you're thinking about. I would love to hear from you. Put it in the comments here. And then once we know, what is it that you're thinking about offering and that it's in alignment with that number one problem she has, then let's look at what is the message. What's the message that she needs from you? So one of the things that I would start doing is, and this is super important, is to map out the content. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to do this training for you at the beginning of November, because I want you to start thinking about how can you, based on that message, what is it that she desires right now, what's blocking her from it, and then how can your offer help her? That kind of creates your message. You can attach more of your own story. And again, even if you sell products, you can say how, for example, if it's products and it's a beauty product, there's going to be a lot of pictures taken over the next 2 months. So I'm thinking about if I was doing products and it's a beauty product, I will be talking and thinking about the messaging so that your pictures can come out looking more professional, so that blah, 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 so the makeup can stay longer while you party all Christmas Day and New Year's Day. Like, I would be making my offer really relevant to her life right now. If it's helping people get to their goals, I would be really thinking, as a life coach or success coach who's helping people get to their goals, what is it that they're thinking about right now? So most likely people are either really excited because they hit their goals. Awesome. Yes. And the intensive, that would be amazing, Chels. So like thinking about it, Chelsea, if people are buying from you right now, most likely they didn't hit the goal. They didn't hit the goal that they wanted to hit in 2017. So how does that look? What are they struggling with? What are the pain points? What are the desires? And then how can you put your offer as a solution for them to move forward and to end the year in a good note and start the year with on the right foot to hit that goal? So, and then just a side note, if you're helping people reach goals, and that can be in business, in relationships, or whatever, some statistics talk about how, listen to this, 3 out of 7 people reach their goals. The other 7, listen to this, they tend to set up the same goals for 10 years. 1 decade setting up the same goal before they give up on it. So as a coach or as a service-based provider, how can you help your people get out of that stuck and spinning and feeling overwhelmed because they keep setting up the same goal and they're not able to hit it? So position yourself as that leader and position your offer as the solution that they need ASAP to be able to reach the goal. So in that case, again, we're on point number 3. How can you start marketing and creating and mapping out that content for what you're going to be talking about for the next few weeks to attract people, Chelsea, in your case, into the intensive? And it cannot be really vague. Exactly. Yeah, the self-study course, so Unstoppable Confidence. How is that relevant to this season? How is that relevant to her life right now? How is it relevant to 2017 and moving into the next year? And mapping out content and the marketing content to be able to do it. One of the things, if you are my client, you know that I recommend for you to split the content into different pieces. So one of the things that I would look at in regards to content, and I even do this a lot, One, it's all around your story. We learn and we connect with each other through stories. So what are the stories around your offer that would be relevant to your clients? It can be a personal story. It can be story of ideal clients and testimonials of people who have used the offer or have worked with you in the past who would really benefit from, or who has really benefited from using the service, and that now they can literally position you as an authority because they have used it. The same goes for services and for products. So if you have services, before and after pictures, for products, if you have services, testimonials that really explain what was going on before they use you, or before they use your services, after the services, and then why would they recommend you to someone else? Really simple, really powerful, but nothing like stories. We learn through stories, so that is really powerful in your marketing content. Number two, I really recommend for you to share some kind of roadmap or some kind of something that would help your people see that you know what you're talking about. So, and again, I'm going to keep giving the example for products and services. You can use either of them. But for example, if you're thinking about services, I want you to think about what are your basic steps? What are the basic roadmap that you would take those people through to get them to the result? What are some of the questions you would ask these people? So you are both teaching and sharing and positioning yourself as an authority with marketing content that it's really magnetizing the people that want you. In my case, the first time I did, it wasn't Getbook Academy, sorry, it was your game plan. So everything was around how can you create a game plan for next year? How are you going to end the year on the right track? It doesn't matter that you didn't get to it this year, but you can get to it in the year coming up. So it was really on it. Then this last year, it was a lot about how can you increase your belief and your power so that you can start getting paying clients and whatnot. And because my background is also life coaching and purpose coaching, I actually send out one of those courses I had created previously and offered it as a Black Friday sale. So again, you can do, because I had my list at the time, it was split between business coaches or business coaching and life coaching. I sent out 2 different offers and I sold. Like I said, a lot of money that way. All right, so moving on. Do you have any questions up to now? I see that you guys are putting down here what your offer is going to be, which that's awesome. Anybody else what are you thinking in regards to your messaging? Do you feel that you're clear on your message? Do you feel that you clearly know what your ideal clients want and what is it that they're looking from you? Tell me in the comments here. And if you don't if you will be able to ask me any questions, or you can ask me actually any questions right now and I'll start answering them as we go. Any questions around what I'm sharing, any questions about anything, feel free to put them in the comments below. If you're watching the replay, same applies to you. Make sure that you're putting the questions here. And if you are actually seeing this as part of the paid program, just come into the Spiritual Freedom Driven Entrepreneur, my Facebook group, and tag me and say, Pachi, I have a question about this. And then just, I will make sure to get back with you. I have a large range, which makes this difficult. All right, so give me more specific, Chels. Sorry, guys, I don't know what happened to my makeup. Get more specific, Chels. What exactly do you mean so that I can help you while we're here at it? All right, so the other thing, if you are a service-based provider, this is super cool for me, and it's to start generating leads now. So we're starting November, right? So start generating leads now so that when your Black Friday sale comes on, people are ready to go. And one of the biggest or coolest ways to do that as an online entrepreneur, it's through literally one freebie or opt-in. So most of you, if you're working with me, you already have a freebie or opt-in. So how can we really get more people into your list? That might mean through free advertisement or paid advertisement. But really connecting, again, the offer with the message, with the marketing content, with a freebie, and all of it, it's literally, if you see it, you are creating a funnel that will lead people into your higher level as they're already investing in your services. Then the other thing that we look at, and this is step number 5, is to start building a lot of engagement and excitement. So what is it that your people need from you right now? Do they need a webinar or training like this? Do they need you to do more emails? Do they need a challenge? What is it that people want from you right now? Like in my case, one of the things that I do is that right now I'm not hosting challenges because I know that it's a busy time of the year and most people are more like this. They're like, I can sit with you for 45 minutes, give me the goods, like send me on my way and let me get some results, rather than creating a coaching pack, a challenge and taking all of that. So it's knowing what your ideal client wants and then moving through that. I have a client who actually does health coaching and it's all around weight loss. And in his case, it's really interesting, but we are actually doing a challenge because people are trying to lose weight before the holidays. So for him, it makes sense to do a challenge, and he's already building, even though he's not launching his program again until January, we're already building the list so that people are ready to go, because people that lose a couple of pounds with him now will want his support overall. Yeah, so in your case, Chelsea, since you have like two different Chelsea's saying, so I have a large range, which makes it difficult to figure out the messaging. So students in college and ladies who are wanting to start their business. So part of it here is, it would be to look at, are there any common denominators between these two different industries or these two different groups? Like, are there any things that both the students or the college students and the ladies want when it comes to starting their business? For me, one of the things that I know, it's looking at, for example, my ideal clients want to end the year with more money. So that's one of the reasons why I'm creating this program or this training for you, because I love videos, I love talking with you, I love feeling like that we're interacting. But at the same time, I love teaching. So to me, it makes sense. I can create this. I'm going to really support people in this way. And it's what my people are looking for. So thinking about what is it that your people are looking for. So I'm going to give you a little tip in regards, and I was talking about this on our group call a couple of weeks ago. But so Chelsea, you can also listen to the group call since you're in that group. But one of the things that we were talking about the other day is how niching down is not only in regards to the industry, but also in regards to the need. So if you're not able to look at what is the industry because you're like, oh, I don't know which one or what to offer and how to position myself, we also look at it from what is the need, and then position yourself and your offer from the need. But Chelsea, if you have even more specific question, tag me in the group, like either do a Facebook Live and tell me really what you're meaning. We can talk about it on your coaching call, or we can like literally go through it in the group. So I want to make sure that you have what you need to be able to have a profitable Black Friday and holiday sale. So anybody else has any question, make sure that you're posting them here. We're almost done. We are in point number 6. So step number 6, we have only 2 more steps. Step number 6 is all about mastering the closing the sales. So one of the things that I feel that I see happening a lot is that sometimes people are either afraid of asking for the sale, which is really important. If you're not making offers, people are not going to buy because most likely they don't know about you and about what you have. It's like a myth that I feel that was started, I don't know by who, but like that a lot of people, that if you show up and you share all your offers and like you share all your content, for free, or that you put out a freebie, that people, hey Indira, that people will just go ahead, oh Indira, this is good for you. This is really good for you. I was talking a lot about products. So one of the things is people, like there's that thing of people will come and ask me about my services if I offer free content, or if I post pictures about the product, or whatever it is. But in reality, that's what a call to action is you're asking people to take action. You're asking people to move on, and you have to make offers. So if you're not making offers, that's one thing that I see. One of the reasons why people that have amazing offers, I feel, are not getting clients, are getting booked. It's literally because they're not making enough offers. If they were making offers, I think that I would even buy what they're offering, because it's quality. So think about that. That was a big mistake I used to make at the beginning of my business. I would like share a bunch of content. I was like giving, but I was afraid to make the offer. And this is what's really cool. Once I started to make more offers, and I put myself, like, I was working with a coach, and she challenged me to make one offer every single day. So through my content, I was literally in the morning adding value and giving things, giving a lot of the content to my ideal client and to my tribe. And then in the afternoon, I would ask them to sign up for something with me. So it started like making me be less afraid to ask for the sale. But this is a really important piece, because you have already built the foundation, which is that offer and the message. You have, at this point, you have already given out content and done the freebie and done those stuff. Now you have to close the deal by asking for the sale. I use the example of, it's like a guy who you're really into, who's just entertaining you and talking your ear out and never ask you for a date. At some point, you're gonna like block him. So in some ways, people do that with us mentally. If you're always putting out content and you're always serving your people, and you never ask them for them to take your offer to work with you, sorry, they begin to wonder, like, what's wrong? So, like, I think sometimes subconsciously, they begin to block you out. So keep that in mind. How can you master the sale? Maybe you need to practice. That's something that we do in my program, Get Book Academy. We literally practice how to make a pitch, how to conduct a discovery call or a sales call, or whatever you want to call it, an assessment, so that you can move the client from where they are to being ready to take action, which would mean investing in your offer. So this is the coolest part, which is number 7, is over deliver. So now that you have taken these people through this process, now that they've listened to you, they've watched you, they've liked you, they said yes, and they invested on that offer, it's time to over deliver. Like, blow their minds away with an amazing offer, and then upsell them to the main offer or to the higher support. So when I mean over delivering, this is really important. It doesn't mean giving so much information in crammed that people are like more confused or spinning than when they first bought from you. But what it literally means is actually just you getting comfortable and simplifying the process. We love the people that simplify the process for us, because it guarantees that we're going to get results faster. So, and say hi if you're here, if you're watching me now. If you're watching the replay, say hi. You see that there's more people joining. But just think about that. How can you over deliver? How can you simplify the process so much that your people are like taking action and hitting results? Hey, Allison. So glad you're here. So glad you were able to make it. So, literally, it's like thinking about that, ladies. Like, what are the steps that would really make it simple for my ideal client to use this offer, to devour this content that I'm sharing with them, or whatever the offer is about, or the product or whatever, that would literally make them loyal customers? Because once they hit this goal and once they do this thing, they're going to need more support. One of the ways that I love to do that is actually simplifying the process and really explaining to people what is it that they need to do. One of the things that you have to think about, obviously, people have to take action for them to be able to get a lot of results with your offer. Or for them, like if you are a health coach, I can know everything that you're talking about your diet, but if I don't take the action, I'm not going to be able to do it. But how can you set them up for success? How can you set them up to that even if they didn't hit the goal right this second, if they continue to take those steps and they really focus, they would be able to get the results. So now, what questions do you have? Those are the 7 steps. To me, I can tell you really quick how that looked like in the practice. So once I knew that I wanted to make that offer, like whatever the offer was in both of the years, what I did is that I looked at what is it that I need to start talking about to create a buzz or to create excitement or get people's attention, because I'm talking about the topic that I'm going to be offering through the Black Friday sale. So literally I was doing videos, I was just like now, I was putting out content, I started putting out more content more regularly rather than like whenever I wasn't in a launch. But I literally was just making offers, following up with people, offering some calls, answering questions, just really being present for the people that I wanted to help around the topic that I wanted to support them. So just like I have done with Get Booked, I'm always talking about the different strategies that I love using to get booked, which is whatever offer lights you up, regardless of if it's one-on-one or a group, and then or a group program, and then launching that into the world, knowing that there are going to be a lot of people. Can you guys hear Julian? He's trying to get in because I said that I would be short. So let me wrap this up. So literally, it was just like, what were the things? Yes, so great question, Alison. So yes, I was talking about, you can do, depending on what your goal is, and you'll be able to, I will summarize it here, and you can hear even more of the details in the replay, or watch more of the details in the replay. But literally, you do one of two things. You either use your current offer because you want to hit that goal with your current offer before the end of the year, or you can create an entry-level offer that will propel them to your main offer. So for example, if you have a 90-day package, you can either, or I know you have an intensive, right? Is that what, tell me, what are you offering so that we can make it really related to yours, Alison? And anybody else, if you have questions, if you have anything, now I'm just here to answer any questions that you might have, anything that you're thinking about. Tell me here and I will answer them. And if I don't catch you during the live training, I'm going to be looking and coming back to the replay. So make sure that you tag me, ask me any questions, and I'll answer them. So Alison, what are you thinking? Is it going to be are you thinking about the intensive? It's taking a little for your answer to come in. So I'm going to go. So let's say if I had a 90-day package. So for example, it could be that the Black Friday sale, it's all around the DIY course. Right? So the DIY course that is $97 could be the Black Friday sale. And then it can be a 50% or something like that. So you're literally like removing one of the steps, and you can do the DIY. And then this is where it's important for you to watch the replay. You would actually then set up the DIY to be connected to the intensive right away. So part of what I was talking about is how, and you know this, as one of my clients, like people actually, they tend to buy from you again or to buy higher level prices when they have made an investment. So if you were, let's say, I'm just saying a number, if you were to have the DIY as $47 for the Black Friday weekend, and then again for the holiday weekend, so like let's say that you did that, then it would lead directly into the intensive. So and there are different ways to do it. Sometimes last year I put everything 50% off. But again, that's okay, because to me, it was like, how can I get more money? How can I get more people? And it's not open forever. It's literally not open normally more than 4 or 5 days if you're doing Black Friday, and then again during like Christmas week or no, like around Christmas Day through New Year's Day. Like if you were to do something like that, really you are giving something of value to the people that are willing to take fast action. So one of the things that I do, and this is something that I want you to keep in mind, and if you're one of my clients, I am here to support you through that. You can ask me questions in the private Facebook group for the Get Book Academy, or you can ask me questions during your one-on-one sessions. But one of the things that I want you to think about, and especially whenever we're looking at mapping out the marketing content, this is so important. A lot of the time, again, the offers don't sell, not because they're not good offers, but because you're not making an offer, or you're not talking about it consistently and long enough for enough people to see it. Like we have to have, like one of my coaches, she used to say, you have to have enough eyeballs like looking at the offer so that people can say yes. So I want you to think about what are the different platforms where your people are and how can you use it. Some of it might be email marketing, which I recommend, creating an email marketing funnel for creating excitement around the offer. So like literally letting people know that that's coming out, that that's going to be available to them. And then like just excited, creating excitement, and then having a funnel, an email funnel for those days where you are actually hitting people, sometimes once a day, sometimes 2 times a day during that season. But I recommend, for example, if you're thinking, I'm going to do a Black Friday sale, so Black Friday through Cyber Monday, so about 4 days, I would literally think about how many emails will I send from now till when that happens, and then while the sale is up, how many emails I will send. So let's say that I came up, I'm going to do 2 emails during the 4 days, so 2 times 4, 8, and then I'm going to do 4 emails leading to it. So then literally that's how many emails, 12 emails. I would create the emails now. So you're not like flying by the seat of your pants, you're actually having a strategy, and so it's content, freebie, and then these emails, this email sequence that lead to them buying the DIY, for example, Allison in your case, and then right away after the Black Friday is up, hitting them with the intensive. About moving into the intensive, about taking advantage of the intensive, blah, 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 all that stuff. So be strategic. What do your people want now? What are they willing to invest right now? Find out, ask some questions. If you have never had any clients, you can literally look at what are people who are offering the same thing or similar services to you that are offering, or if you know someone who's an ideal client, even if they haven't bought from you yet, then what would they buy from you if they were to invest in your services? So I'm super excited to have been able to share this with you. Again, if you have any questions, I'm here to support you, but literally I'm going to run it through one last time. 1, what is that one offer? Or what offer do you want to sell? It can be a bundle. It can be a one standing offer. It can be a current offer. It can be an offer that you create just for this. Whatever it is, what I want you to think about is what will your ideal clients really desire or need right now that it will be a heck to the yes and a price that is a no-brainer. And then the other thing is, how is this offer connected to the next offer that is your main offer, the offer that you're wanting for people to book? From there, literally, all the messaging, everything you're sharing, everything you're talking about has to be in alignment with that, with what they desire, with what's keeping them stuck, with what's blocking them from having it, and how will your offer really help them finally take the leap and make that happen in a simple way, in an easier way, in a less traumatic way, and then literally create an audience of people who would be ready to buy from you by busting, like, or kind of like just either through paid advertisement or free advertisement, but really just getting and generating more leads and putting that offer in front of more people. And if you haven't done this yet, beginning to prepare people that there's something awesome coming down the pipe, that you have an amazing Black Friday sale coming up for them, and that you want them to be on the lookout, and blah, blah, blah. And I know some people that even create wait lists. So even before people know what the offer is going to be, they just really are following you. So you're like, get on the wait list so you can get like a 10% extra to whatever the Black Friday. So you can go as crazy or as cool. Do it around your personality. And then literally the marketing content, it's all about you really leading and creating a lot of engagement around this, rather than just like waiting in a corner to see if somebody finds you. Get out, get excited, get in front of people. This is what I was saying yesterday in the training. Like, your business is your platform to fulfill your ministry. So if you're fulfilling your ministry, you're not just like hiding and freaking out to see if people will want to work with you and if you're worthy of it or whatever. Like, this is a spiritual gift that God has put in you so that you can change the world. Get out there and do it in a way that really lights you up and serve these people that are like struggling and spinning without your help. There, I got a little bit of a preacher in me sometimes. So hi to other people that are joining us. So then again, practice, work it, create your plan, and then let me know if you need any kind of support. I'm here for you. I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you make that happen. And just before we leave, set an intention. How much money do you want to make? Lauren, hard back at you, girl. Like, set an intention. How much money would you want to make over your Black Friday and holiday sale? Set it up and go for it. And then, ladies, like I said, this training is going to become a really low offer, a paid training for a funnel that we're doing, because we're getting ready to launch my signature program, Get Book Academy. But for you, if you need support, this is what I want to offer support for you. Who's ready to literally kill it with your Black Friday or holiday sale. Tell me, how much money are you thinking? How much money are you wanting to make? Tell me in the comments. Let's set the intention and let's be bold. Like, let's be bold and let's dare to like step out in faith. Because one of the things that happen whenever you set the intention of how much money it is that you're going to make, part of what happens is that you have to stand up. You have to get up. You have to like activate your faith and get ready for action to make that happen. So for those of you who are ready to take action, who are ready to make this happen, if you're watching this live, if you're watching the recording or the replay, awesome. Woohoo, Allison. Yeah, we're starting again in January, so we're getting ready to do massive list building to get in front of the right people. So if you're thinking 6,000, Allison, then it's literally, what's the offer? How many people would you need? And literally thinking about how will you get in front of that many people to be able to make that offer, regardless of how you're thinking about it. So in your case, we can talk more about it. Ask me more questions in the Get Book Academy. Woot woot! Thank you, Aisha. You ladies are awesome. So, ladies, literally, if you're currently working with me or if you're in the Get Book Academy, make sure that you're asking me so that we can create your game plan. But, Allison, in your case, it might be good to even talk about looking at a little bit of Facebook ads, because it might be that it's a really easy sell. Yeah, so Lauren, the same thing. So if it's 5K, kind of think about how would you do it. And in your case, since you have products, yes, exactly, Asia. Allison, that's awesome. Really true. So literally, in your case, Lauren, it would be, what product do you need to make? A little package? Do you need to make like a little combo of stuff? Who will be your ideal client? Like, who are the people that are going to be buying that over the next couple of months so that you can start targeting those people. So Aisha, if you're thinking 2,500, Allison, if you're thinking 5,000, Lauren, 6,000, 5,000. So ladies, literally, keep it super simple, because if you start complicating it and creating like all these different levels to the funnel and all the craziness, you're going to get so burned out that you're not going to be able to carry it through. So it's how can you make it exactly. How can you make it so simple that it's literally like, this is the offer, this is what my people are struggling and talking about that they want, this is the content I'm going to be working and giving to them and preparing them so that they can take action with me over the sales time. But literally just you continue to move people into the next year with pride and like with massive service mindset. To me, even if I was thinking about making 6K, I start saying, God, how can I make 6K worth of impact? How can I make 5K worth of impact? How can I serve like 2,500 like, you know what I mean, dollars into like my community and stuff? Because whenever you're backing your things with service and you're showing up, you're going to attract the right people and you're going to say what they are looking to talk about so that they can take action. So I'm going to close with this. If you are ready to take action, I have designed my 90-minute package, my 90-minute intensive for you and I to go through these 7 steps together. So you would get my support for 30 days where we're literally choosing what offer, regardless of if it's a current offer or an offer that you're going to be creating, if it's a 101 or if it's a product or a service. We would just package that offer based on what you desire to give and what your ideal clients are looking for right now. We would master and nail your message and create this content marketing. I normally, and if you're my clients, you know this, I look through your copy, I look through your email, I review, I get feedback. Like, I'm really involved with you in the process of making it happen. And my 90-minute intensive is $497. So $497, you get a 90-minute session with me that we can do in one sitting. Or if you're like, I have to go and do some homework because I'm not sure on the ideal client or whatever, we can split that into 2 45-minute sessions. But regardless of if you do it on one sitting or in 2, you get my support for 30 days, a full 30-day, you and me with that offer, the freebie, and the content that you are putting out to be able to reach your goal. So if you have any questions, make sure that you message me. You can use my messenger to just get more information or to know, or you can go to my website, pachimcleod.com/intensive. So PACHIMCLEOD.com/intensive, singular. So I'm here for you. If you haven't joined us for the Spiritual Freedom Driven Entrepreneur, come join us. Come join the party. We are growing the group. We are beginning to get more traction. I'm going to be conducting more trainings for you ladies in the days to come. So make sure that you send me any questions or send me a message if you have like, I want you to create a training about this. So that then I can kind of pull the audience and see if that needs to be the next training that we will have coming out. So yes, I'm keeping this under an hour, right at 57 minutes. Ooh, 58 now. But I'm here for you. I love you ladies. I'm here to support you. And remember, your business is nothing more and nothing less than the platform God is allowing you to use so that you can live out your calling, your ministry, your purpose. And these are the gifts that you're here to share. So own that and embrace it in a way that really allows you to make the difference that you're here to make, that really allows you to start taking action. Stop watching other people do what you want to do and get on doing it yourself. And last but not least, forget perfect. This is all about keeping it simple and making it super fun as you move forward, growing your business and creating the life that you desire with the freedom, the profound impact, and the income that you desire. So I'm going to let you go, ladies, so that I can keep it under an hour. I hope you had fun. Any other questions that come up, remember to let me know. This is going to be taken down within the next 3 days. We're going to leave it up for 3 days. Thank you, Lauren. Awesome. I'm so glad you liked it. It's going to be, we're going to leave it up for the next couple of days so that people can have access to it. You're going to see that this week we have the framework coming out. So the profitable Black Friday framework is just the 7 steps where I'm breaking it down for you. If you're interested in that link is going to be coming out no later than Wednesday. And if you need my support with the intensive, I'm here for you. Let's make this happen. Let's put that offer out so that you can get money, so that you can create impacts, you can get booked ASAP. Bye.